Imagine a world where science and spirituality aren't at odds, but dance together in harmonious understanding. Sounds intriguing, doesn't it? Hello, and welcome to Ace Book Talk. Today, we re-diving into a somewhat forgotten gem from the late Victorian era, a book that dared to bridge the gap between the seen and the unseen, Marie Corelli's A Romance of Two Worlds. Now, Marie Corelli was a fascinating figure. Born Mary Mackay in 1855, she adopted her Italian pen name and became one of the best-selling authors of her time, outselling even literary giants like Hay Wells and Arthur Conan Doyle. However, she was also quite controversial. Critics often dismissed her work as sensational and sentimental, but the public adored her for her imaginative storytelling and spiritual themes. A Romance of Two Worlds, published in 1886, exemplifies Corelli's unique blend of romance, science, and the occult. The story centers around our protagonist, a young and somewhat cynical musician named Raphael Chelmsford. Raphael is suffering from a debilitating nervous illness, a condition that has left him disillusioned and on the brink of despair. Modern medicine has failed him, and he's lost faith in conventional approaches to healing. In a desperate search for a cure, he travels to the remote mountains of Germany, seeking the help of a mysterious scientist and doctor, Dr. Helion. Dr. Helion, a man of immense intellect and spiritual wisdom, introduces Raphael to a revolutionary understanding of life and energy. He explains that the human body is not merely a physical machine, but a complex network of spiritual and electrical forces. Disease, according to Helion, arises from disharmony in these forces, and true healing involves restoring balance through a combination of scientific techniques and spiritual practices. Helion reveals that he has developed a groundbreaking method of treatment using etheric forces, a type of energy that exists beyond the realm of ordinary perception. This etheric energy, he believes, is the key to unlocking the body's natural healing abilities and achieving a state of perfect health. Raphael, initially skeptical, is gradually won over by Dr. Helion's profound knowledge and the tangible results he witnesses. As Raphael undergoes treatment, he begins to experience a profound spiritual awakening. He learns about the power of thought, the importance of meditation, and the interconnectedness of all living things. Helion teaches him that the universe is governed by a divine intelligence and that humanity's purpose is to evolve towards a higher state of consciousness. The romance aspect of the story enters in the form of a beautiful and ethereal woman named Electra. Electra is a member of a highly evolved race of beings who live on a higher plane of existence. She embodies spiritual purity and wisdom, and she serves as a guide and inspiration for Raphael on his journey of self-discovery. Raphael and Electra develop a deep connection, a love that transcends the limitations of the physical world. Through Electra, Raphael gains access to the two worlds of the book's title, the material world of science and the spiritual world of divine consciousness. He learns to harmonize these two worlds within himself, achieving a state of wholeness and well-being. The book follows Raphael's transformation as he embraces Dr. Helion's teachings and learns to harness the power of his own mind and spirit. He discovers the healing potential within himself, and he begins to share his knowledge with others, helping them to overcome their own physical and spiritual ailments. A Romance of Two Worlds is more than just a story. It's a philosophical exploration of the nature of reality, the power of the mind, and the potential for human transformation. It encourages us to look beyond the limitations of conventional thinking and to embrace a more holistic understanding of life. So, what are the key takeaways from this Victorian-era spiritual romance? Firstly, Corelli's work underscores the importance of holistic well-being. She reminds us that true health encompasses not only the physical body but also the mind and spirit. true hell no sickle well so the line in canoe the ball Secondly, the book emphasizes the power of belief. Raffles' transformation is fueled by his willingness to embrace new possibilities and to challenge his own limiting beliefs. Finally, A Romance of Two Worlds encourages us to cultivate a sense of connection to something larger than ourselves. Whether we call it God, the universe, or simply the interconnectedness of all things, recognizing this connection can provide us with a sense of purpose and meaning in life. While the book might feel a bit dated in its language and style, its underlying message remains surprisingly relevant today. In a world increasingly dominated by technology and materialism, Corelli's call for a greater understanding of our spiritual nature is perhaps more important than ever. It encourages us to seek balance, embrace the power of our minds, and connect with the deeper meaning of our existence. Thanks for joining me on this journey into A Romance of Two Worlds. If you enjoyed this exploration of a forgotten classic, be sure to subscribe for more book recommendations. Until next time, happy reading.